Hey, what's up everybody? Z-Panther here, bringing you another SPL game. This one is week 7, BIHI versus C. Funny enough, my first commentary here on YouTube was between these two gamers for Kalos Invitational 7. You can go check that out if you like. Going into this, SuperEpicAmpharos is 4-2. And BIHI is 3-3 in this season of SPL. But with that underway, let's get into it. Alright, so we see the Medicham lead for C and a Venusaur lead for BIHI. So not a lead matchup you see every day. Looks like the Venusaur is faster, probably a timid nature, and it gets a sleep off on Medicham. Just let's go for a lead seed. See if Medicham switches here. Looks like C does like to go to Medicham and just goes for Snorlax. Venusaur probably going to want to get out of here, fearing a Para as the Metagross comes in. And actually C just goes for a Double Edge, so no Body Slam there, not looking for a Para. Although a Leech-seeded Lax into a Metagross is not a situation you want to be in. Which forces out the Suicune. Suicune's name American Sports. And probably too early for the Metagross to boom. Probably see a switch into, I was going to say Celebi, but a Jirachi will do something too. Maybe see a Calm Mind from this Jirachi as well. And we do. So maybe looking like it has super effective on Suicune. Probably going to go for like a Thunderbolt, I would guess. As it just goes for a Psychic, so actually probably some kind of Superachi here. As Charizard comes out for BIHI, and C just calls out a switch with a Boom. Maybe it didn't have Earthquake, but either way catches a Charizard, so okay trade for C there. As a DD, what I'd assume is the DD Mens comes out. I mean, looking at this team, there's probably a Magneton, and Gyarados comes out for BIHI, so pretty cool teams from both sides. And looks like C is scouting an HP Ice here from the Venusaur. It just goes for a Leech Seed. And Salamence comes back in. And right there it's revealed that the hidden power is actually Fire. So if this is a DD Mens, this could be a chance to set up here. But C just selects for Hidden Power Flying that doesn't actually KO the Venusaur. Barely hangs on. So the Venusaur is putting in a lot of work so far. Getting a sleep off on Medicham, leeching the Lax, leeching the Metagross a few times. And BIHI actually calls the switch there and hits the Metagross with Hidden Power Fire. So Venusaur is doing really well here for BIHI, and even crits the Medicham. So looking like Venusaur is going to be able to take this out. And if the Sleep Sack's gone now, I don't see anything revealed for C that actually outspeeds this. So this Mence is probably going to go to sleep here. Maybe it misses and C's able to get a DD off. Sleep Powder does land. So this Venusaur is really putting a lot of work for BIHI here. Definitely the catalyst for this victory. Getting off another Leech Seed. At this point, it's already basically healed all the way back from that Hidden Power Flying earlier. And BIHI likes to go to his own Mence. Gets an Intimidate off from this. So even if it did wake up, not in the best position here. Suicune comes out to check the Mence as it just goes for Hidden Power Flying. Could be seeing the Gyarados come out? No, and BIHI just opts to go to Metagross. So probably threatening a Boom here. C might be wanting to call that, and tries to call that with Magneton. Ooh, and BIHI just goes for an Agility. Really heads up play there to play around a potential Mag Sack. And does he pull the trigger here though with Boom is the question. He does, so at this point it's gonna need some magic from DD Mence, but it is still asleep. And the Salamence comes out. First turn Wake here could help. But BIHI just opts to go for double and Tim switch. So the Mence, despite waking up, is still at -1. Maybe another DD here. Yep. And it's probably gonna have to go for Rock Slide flinches here, I'd assume. And it's what C elects to do. Doesn't actually get the flinch, unfortunately, so Mence is probably gonna need a crit or some. Ooh. And it just misses the Rock Slide. So tough luck here for C. This Venusaur really did numbers to C's team. That speed from the lead position really just set the pace of the game, especially with that early sleep on Medicham. And Medicham wouldn't necessarily be the most scary into 2 Intimidate threats, but still, just neutralizing that big threat early. And here, even though the meta got its Smash Raise, a little too late to pull some magic off. But with that, guys, that was C versus BIHI. I'm glad I could narrate this for you guys, and I can't wait to do more for you in the future.